We never tire of this beautiful view, and every day it's a little bit different. Today is the beginning of a little bit of the gray May, and we love it early in the morning. We have adjusted to enjoying our garden more. We love our bird watching and spending a lot of time outside. We also are taking advantage of exercising and trying to keep our health and our minds and bodies more active.
Do you feel better?
I do, and I fell last week. It was the hamstring and the hip. So let me see if I can do it now after limbering up.
Whoa!
Getting there. Oh, this is great.
Ooh, good job. Jesus.
How about this one? Oh, that's a little painful with that hamstring.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I could almost touch my head on the floor.
You'll be standing on your head like your mother.
Yeah, that feels good to stretch though. Really, really good. I should do this every day and not fall anymore. Because we don't tell the kids when we fall.
No.
Because we're afraid they're going to put us somewhere or get all worried, right?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
The indignities of aging, right?
Life has changed a lot for all of us, and we have had to adjust to new ways of spending our days and nights at home. I have developed a love of cooking more fresh foods, as Moose and I used to spend quite a bit of time bringing takeout home or maybe going out to dinner once in a while. And we're enjoying our cozy, tiny little cottage a little bit more and having meals in the evening that we really, really enjoy. We're also mindful of frugality and trying to stretch foods as far as they'll go. The following are 2 examples of some of this. Just out of the oven, cook the squash upside down for about 35 minutes at about 395. Just put some butter in there, loosened up the squash and lemon pepper, and I think I'll put it back in for a little while, maybe 5 minutes, then we'll put the filling in. It should make a wonderful, wonderful thickening up with all the different kinds of cheese in there. And the timer just went off for the spaghetti squash to come out of the oven. So we'll stuff it, put some sour cream on top, and that should be it. There's the spaghetti squash. There's the lean beef mixture with all the cheeses, mozzarella on top, a little sour cream. And we both decided that we don't want the mixture because we love the taste of the spaghetti squash, which is so good just on its own. All that butter and lemon pepper. Now I have some left over for tacos tomorrow. Fajita sauce, especially with this chipotle taste to it. These are all the ingredients we used last night besides the chopped beef. We had the onions, Parmesan cheese, paprika, minced garlic. I did put in the smoky chipotle taco mix, which was why I sort of thought, heck, we'll do a fajita taco tonight. Of course, the good Mexican style cheese, lemon pepper, salt, and tonight we will have 2 each, 2 fajitas, but it's going to have a taco taste. This is the second night of the mixture that we had last night with our spaghetti squash, which was delicious. And tonight I'm just frying up some peppers and onions. I have some tortillas ready to go, and we're having fajitas. So that's 2 suppers out of 1 pound of lean chopped beef, and tonight should be as delicious as last night's dinner. Here we are, the second night's dinner, fajita slash taco with onions and peppers, Mexican style cheese, and the beef mixture that we had last night in the spaghetti squash. I forgot to mention that there were crushed chilies in there too, in that mixture. So we're ready to eat. Looks good. I'm going to put a few chips on the side, and that's it. It's a quiet day. No Birdie's taking a bath.
It's almost like there's a low pressure that's got everything suppressed. Sure.
Not a sound, not a soul is stirring. And Shasta is waiting for something to happen. No birdies, no squirrels. Good morning, friends. It's Nanny and Moose on this lovely day. And it's still late morning. We finished our exercises. You'll see Nanny did some good walking up and down the hilly driveway.
Showing off that you can touch your toes.
I can. Not as well as I could a week ago. I had a little slip and hurt my hamstring and my hip on one side, but I'm okay. Just have to get back into being able to.
You know what, I think one of the penalties of being sequestered like this is you don't go to the market, walk up and down the aisles, Kmart, walk up and down wherever. And
The thrift shops, I
and so
know.
you start there tweaking and your hip goes and everything because you haven't been walking. Well, how can you walk?
It's true. I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of you people have that, especially the younger people who rely on the fitness clubs. They don't have the equipment at home, especially seniors though. You have to get out and walk around a little bit around your property, even do some exercises. Moose has trouble with mobility and his balance. He uses a rollator, but he does roll around because, as the doctor said, your muscles will atrophy. He had a very bad hip operation that he never fully recovered from.
You know what, I don't want to talk about my operations, but I will tell you that when I went to college, I took a course in accounting. I was an accountant. And as an accountant, you never lose your balance.
That's a Moose thing. How do you come up with these things out of that head of yours? Today is sort of a potpourri of everything that how we spend our days. And this is a typically good day. Started off early this morning. It's been very hot here in Southern California, but today it was nice and cool. And so we got out early. We were out here by 7:30. We fed the birds. Moose has been enjoying some new birds that have come to our little abode here. Which ones?
It's amazing how much patience can reward you because you sit and see the same one, and then suddenly something comes you can't identify if the one gets the book.
Right.
I've had 3 of those in the past 2 months.
And can you hear all the birds chirping? They're really everywhere. We're very lucky to live in an area where there's a lot of foliage and places for the birds to hide. And you know, it's spring. Oops. Trash truck. We also get a few noises. It's mating time, and you know,
Good.
we've done enough mating, I believe, don't you think?
Well, with 50 kids, yeah.
50 in our immediate family. We've been prolific, let's say. What we've done this morning is we did fill up some of the bird feeders again in the back. We do have a pesky squirrel, but I did a special one. Maybe you can see it in this big corner over here behind us. We filled up the corner. He seems to want to stay there. So we're hoping that if he stays there, he won't come to all the other bird feeders. We did have a visit this morning from our black Labrador, who belongs to Colleen and Micah. We live in a little adobe on their property. And Shasta comes down almost every day, and when you say to him, "Kit," he barks, and his eyes go right to the area where the squirrel would be, and just a bark is enough to scare it away. So, what
You
we...
know, I just want to comment, if I may.
You may. Hi, Colleen, coming home from the market. Dirty side. Okay, here.
You know, I sit here and got these feeders and look at the birds, but when you turn me around, just like an aviary up there, the side of the hill. Everybody lives up there that doesn't come here.
We even have a hawk or two that lives up there, right?
Oh, you can hear it. You don't
Yeah,
see it very often.
yeah. So the other thing we did this morning is we trimmed some of the bushes. I forget the name of this particular rose, but it's really, really grows. And the branches, after the water is turned on, the branches kind of go down. So back behind us here is that we have one bush and we get a ton of roses from it. So I've decided to make a pretty bouquet. These don't smell, do they, Moose? So that's what we did this morning too. I did also transplant some of our little bushes. You can't see the garden this morning. Honestly, every time we come out here, we get noise. The other day it was the tree trimmer. Today it's the trash truck. But that's okay. They're working and they're taking our trash and they're making money, so that's good.
Yeah.
So we have some other things we're putting on this video. As I said, it's a potpourri, which is a mixture of everything that's going on in a day in the life of Moose and
One of the
his family.
things that we've always enjoyed is getting together with our large family. It was always such a great ritual. These days are different, and now we look forward to air hugs and drive-bys and social distancing visits, but they're still all wonderful, like today with grandson Billy and his family. Billy is catching a lizard with a noose. Doesn't kill him.
And he caught that with a leaf. Let me see it up close. Look at the lizard. Lizard. And he caught him with a noose.
Piece of grass.
A little piece of grass. Look at that. Show the
Hello.
kids.
Pet his head from behind.
Oh, he likes you.
Put him to sleep. Look at his blue belly.
Okay. Oh, look at his blue belly. Yeah, I didn't know they had blue bellies.
And when you hold them upside down, it slows their heart rate and they go to sleep.
No kidding.
Yeah. See his
And
eyes closed?
He'll just be fine. You'll let him go.
Yeah.
and-
You want to put him on the chair?
Will he jump down? I keep saying we feel so blessed to have each other, and we have such a wonderful time together. We're not at all bothered by the quarantine. Thank the Lord we have these wonderful children that do our shopping for us, that check in on us. And here we sit in our tiny little garden. We live in a nanny pod, I guess you'd call it, this tiny adobe on our youngest daughter's property. We are surrounded by love and care, and I wish all of you were also. We have our garden, we have our coffee, we have our breakfasts out here, our flowers. We are blessed.
Our birds
Oh, and our birds
and our
too.
squirrels.
We have a squirrel. And our doggies and our kitty cat who is somewhere. So Moose says, let's cut it right. We love you all. Get through this. It looks like things are opening up. God bless us all. Bye for now.
Love you guys.